TV soap news and spoilers say the CBS soap opera Beyond the Gates has captivated audiences with its labyrinth of drama, deception, and deeply buried secrets, and at the heart of this intoxicating narrative lies the enigmatic relationship between Leslie Thomas, Trisha Mann-Grant, and Bill Hamilton, Timon Kyle Durrett. As the show unfolds in the affluent yet treacherous community of Fairmont Crest, fans have been drawn into a whirlwind of speculation about the true nature of Leslie and Bill's connection. Could there be more to their fiery animosity than meets the eye? Is it possible that their shared past holds secrets so explosive they could reshape the lives of everyone around them? Actress Trisha Mann-Grant, in a recent interview, dropped tantalizing hints that have sent fans into a frenzy, particularly with the bombshell speculation that Bill, not Ted Richardson, Maurice Johnson, might be the father of Leslie's daughter, Eva Thomas, Amber Michelle. In this deep dive, we explore the layers of this complex relationship, the chaos it promises to unleash, and the real-life camaraderie between Mann-Grant and Durrett that adds an extra spark to their on-screen chemistry. Buckle up, because this is a story of passion, betrayal, and secrets that refuse to stay buried. A past shrouded in mystery. From the moment Beyond the Gates premiered in February 2025, Leslie Thomas has been a force to be reckoned with, a scheming, wig-wearing villainess whose every move is calculated to wreak havoc. Her obsession with Dr. Ted Richardson, a prominent plastic surgeon, has driven much of the show's early drama. Leslie's shocking revelation at Ted and Nicole Richardson's, Daphne Duplay, anniversary bash, that she and Ted had an affair, resulting in Eva, sent shockwaves through Fairmont Crest. But as the dust settled, fans began to question whether the story was as straightforward as it seemed. Could Leslie's claims about Ted's paternity be a carefully crafted lie, or perhaps a misunderstanding rooted in her own tangled past? Enter Bill Hamilton, the charismatic yet morally dubious businessman whose own schemes rival Leslie's in their audacity. Known as Big Bad Bill among fans, his name surfaced during Leslie's explosive confession, not as a mere accomplice but as a potential key player in a much deeper narrative. Trisha Mann-Grant, in an exclusive interview with Soaps.com, teased the possibility of a shocking twist. Fans have speculated for some time that maybe Big Bad Bill is Eva's father, not Ted. Now that would be a shock to Leslie. She'd probably be very unhappy. This statement alone has ignited a firestorm of theories, with viewers dissecting every glance, every barbed exchange between Leslie and Bill for clues to a hidden truth. The idea that Bill could be Eva's father adds a delicious layer of complexity to an already volatile dynamic. Leslie's vendetta against Ted stems from her belief that he abandoned her and Eva, a betrayal that fuels her relentless quest for revenge. But what if her rage is misdirected? What if Bill, the man she outwardly despises, is the true father of her daughter? The implications are staggering, not only for Leslie and Bill but for Eva, who has been manipulated by her mother's schemes, and for the entire Richardson family, whose lives have been upended by Leslie's machinations. A love-hate dynamic fueled by passion. At first glance, Leslie and Bill appear to be cut from the same cloth. Both are remorseless connivers, masters of manipulation who thrive on chaos. Their interactions are charged with a volatile energy, a mix of disdain and something inexplicably magnetic. Mann-Grant herself mused about the potential for more beneath their surface-level hatred, but beneath Leslie and Bill's hatred of one another, could there be something more, like, say, passion? Given that both characters are remorseless connivers, there's so much that we could do together. This hint of passion raises the stakes for their relationship. In the world of soap operas, where love and hate are two sides of the same coin, the line between enemies and lovers is often razor-thin. Could Leslie and Bill's animosity be a mask for unresolved feelings from a long-ago affair? The possibility is tantalizing, especially given the show's penchant for dramatic twists. Mann-Grant's comments suggest a potential love triangle, or perhaps a more chaotic love shape, involving Bill's daughters, Haley and Danny, or even other players like Ted or Nicole. Absolutely. They would just be at it all the time, Mann-Grant said of Leslie and Bill's dynamic. And with Haley, Danny, or both in the mix, there'd be so much chaos within the drama of that little love triangle or whatever shape it takes. The idea of a romantic entanglement between Leslie and Bill is not far-fetched. Soap operas thrive on such forbidden connections, and the chemistry between Mann-Grant and Durrett is undeniable, bolstered by their real-life history. The two actors, both hailing from Chicago, have known each other for over 3 decades, having worked together on a George Tillman film, Scenes for the Soul, in the 1990s. It's so crazy how time brings such a change in people's lives, Mann-Grant reflected. And now here we come full circle, working together on Beyond the Gates. I love it. This long-standing friendship adds authenticity to their on-screen interactions, whether they're trading barbs or hinting at a deeper connection. The paternity puzzle: is Bill Eva's father? The speculation that Bill might be Eva's father is more than just fan conjecture, it's a theory grounded in the show's narrative breadcrumbs. Soap opera Spy reported that Leslie and Bill may have had a secret affair in the past, a possibility that throws Eva's paternity into question. While it's clear that Leslie is obsessed with Ted, this doesn't mean she didn't do the deed with Bill at one point, back in the day, right? The outlet mused. The idea is further complicated by Leslie's history of deception, including her ability to tamper with evidence, such as DNA tests. As Soap Opera Spy noted, while Leslie has a DNA test to prove Eva is Ted's, in the land of soaps, these are tampered with all the time. This theory gains traction when we consider Leslie's psychological complexity. Known by multiple aliases, Dana, Sherry, and Leslie, her character is a chameleon, adept at bending the truth to suit her needs. Her obsession with Ted is undeniable, but could it be a projection of unresolved feelings for Bill? Or perhaps a miscalculation based on a fleeting encounter with Bill that she mistook for something more significant? The show has already hinted at the possibility of mistaken identities, with Soap Opera Spy suggesting that Ted's deceased identical twin brother could be Eva's true father, a twist that would exonerate Ted and devastate Leslie's revenge plot. However, the Bill theory feels more immediate, given his active presence in the storyline and the electric tension between him and Leslie. For Eva, the revelation that Bill might be her father would be earth-shattering. She has been raised to believe Ted is her biological father, a belief that has driven her to aid her mother in destroying the Richardson family. But Eva is no mere pawn, she's sharp, intuitive, and increasingly suspicious of Leslie's lies. Soap Opera Magazine reported that Eva is beginning to question not only Ted's paternity but also whether Leslie is her biological mother at all. This identity crisis could push Eva to confront both Leslie and Bill, potentially unraveling their shared past and exposing secrets that neither is prepared to face. Leslie's schemes and the ripple effects. Leslie Thomas is no stranger to chaos. Her schemes have included planting evidence, orchestrating accidents, and even posing as a nurse to tamper with a patient's Her relentless pursuit of power and revenge has made her one of Beyond the Gates' most compelling villains, but it's her rare moments of vulnerability that keep audiences hooked. Mann-Grant revealed to TV Insider that Leslie's discovery of her own parentage, her birth mother being Barbara Mitchell, the forgotten fourth member of the Articulettes, was a turning point for the character. "First of all, it's a shock," Mann-Grant said. "And then she's like, okay, wait, what?" And then she goes into Leslie mode, and that's when she goes back to her old self, and now we're scheming and plotting all over again. This revelation about Barbara, who died by suicide after being ousted from the singing group, came with the promise of a substantial inheritance, further fueling Leslie's ambitions. But it also exposed a softer side of Leslie, a fleeting glimpse of the heart Mann-Grant insists her character possesses. Leslie actually does have a heart, believe it or not, she told TV Insider. She does have a softer side. She's not just a complete monster. This duality makes Leslie a fascinating figure, a woman driven by pain and betrayal, yet capable of moments of genuine emotion. The potential connection between Leslie and Bill could tie into this newfound backstory. If Bill was involved with Leslie during the same period she was entangled with Ted, it's possible that their affair coincided with her discovery of her own origins. Perhaps Bill knew Barbara Mitchell, or even had a connection to the Articulettes, adding another layer to their shared history. The show has already established that Leslie's schemes are far-reaching, with SoapHub reporting that her next move will be so big that it will have people getting up off the couch. Could this move involve exposing, or fabricating, a truth about Eva's paternity to manipulate Bill, Ted, or both? The real-life bond behind the drama. The on-screen fireworks between Leslie and Bill are amplified by the real-life friendship between Trisha Mann-Grant and Timon Kyle Durrett. Their history dates back to the 1990s, when they collaborated on Scenes for the Soul, a film by Chicago native George Tillman. "I think we've known each other for over 30 years, Mann-Grant shared with Soaps.com. "We're both from Chicago. It's so crazy how time brings such a change in people's lives, and now here we come full circle, working together on Beyond the Gates. I love it. This shared history brings an authenticity to their performances that resonates with viewers. Whether they're sparring as enemies or hinting at a deeper connection, Mann-Grant and Durrett's familiarity allows them to push the boundaries of their characters' dynamic. Their Chicago roots also add a layer of relatability to their portrayals, grounding the heightened drama of Beyond the Gates in a sense of real-world connection. Mann-Grant, a seasoned actress with a diverse career, has embraced the challenge of playing Leslie, a role she didn't anticipate would be so crazy. Her previous work includes the BET Plus series The Family Business, where she played Dominique Leroux, and a range of stage and film roles that earned her an NAACP Theatre Awards nomination. Durrett, equally accomplished, brings a commanding presence to Bill, making him a worthy foil for Leslie's schemes. Their long-standing friendship allows them to take risks on screen, creating moments that feel both spontaneous and deeply layered. What lies ahead? Chaos and revelations. As Beyond the Gates continues to unfold, the relationship between Leslie and Bill promises to be a focal point of the show's drama. Will the speculation about Bill's paternity prove true, appending Leslie's carefully laid plans? Could their shared past ignite a passionate reunion, or will it fuel an even more destructive feud? The show's writers have a knack for keeping viewers on edge, and Mann-Grant's cryptic comments suggest that the best, or worst, is yet to come. She'll be planning some very big moves and some very big in-your-face moments, she teased. The potential for a love triangle involving Haley, Danny, or other characters adds another layer of intrigue. Bill's daughters, already entangled in their father's schemes, could find themselves caught in the crossfire of Leslie's ambitions. Meanwhile, Eva's growing suspicions about her mother's lies could lead to a confrontation that exposes the truth about her parentage, whether it points to Bill, Ted, or someone else entirely. For now, fans are left to speculate, poring over every episode for hints of what's to come. The chemistry between Mann-Grant and Durrett, coupled with the show's penchant for jaw-dropping twists, ensures that Leslie and Bill's story will remain a cornerstone of Beyond the Gates. As Mann-Grant put it, there's going to be something that's going to happen where people are going to get up off the couch. Whether it's a revelation about Eva's father, a rekindled romance, or a new scheme that shakes Fairmont Crest to its core, one thing is certain: Leslie and Bill's secrets will not stay buried for long. Conclusion: a story far from over. The saga of Leslie Thomas and Bill Hamilton is a testament to the enduring allure of soap opera storytelling: complex characters, tangled relationships, and secrets that threaten to unravel everything. Trisha Mann-Grant's portrayal of Leslie has elevated her to one of daytime television's most unforgettable villains, while her real-life connection with Timon Kyle Durrett adds depth to their on-screen dynamic. As fans eagerly await the next chapter, the question of Eva's paternity looms large, with Bill's potential role as her father promising to ignite chaos across Fairmont Crest. Will Leslie's schemes finally catch up with her, or will she and Bill find themselves drawn together by a shared past too powerful to ignore? Only time will tell, but one thing is clear: in Beyond the Gates, nothing is ever as it seems, and the truth is always more dramatic than fiction.